The story continues. Even more exciting content is coming up. Subscribe as soon as possible. Chapter 69. Aftermath of the Battle and Potential Crisis. After the secret stronghold of the Dark Spirit sect was destroyed, the coalition forces of the Spirit Fantasy Realm achieved a significant victory. On the battlefield, the remaining forces of the Dark Spirit sect fled in all directions, and the coalition soldiers pursued them and eliminated them one by one. The sky of the Spirit Fantasy Realm cleared up again, and the sunlight shone on the land, as if trying to dispel the gloom brought by this battle. However, Sumu and the leaders of the coalition forces did not let down their guard because of this. They knew very well that the Dark Spirit sect had a profound foundation. Although they had suffered a heavy blow this time, there must still be remaining forces hiding in the dark corners of the Spirit Fantasy Realm, ready to make a comeback at any time. During the process of clearing the battlefield, Sumu discovered some strange clues. In the ruins of the Dark Spirit sect's castle, they found some broken scrolls, which recorded some mysterious rituals and powerful dark spells. Although the scrolls were severely damaged, based on his knowledge of spiritual power, Sumu vaguely sensed that these spells might be related to some more powerful dark force. It seems that the conspiracy of the Dark Spirit sect is far more complex than we thought. They might be trying to summon some ancient and evil existence, Sumu told the leaders of the coalition forces about his discovery. After hearing this, the leaders' expressions became extremely solemn. "Little friend Sumu, what do you think we should do now?" one of the leaders asked worriedly. After thinking for a moment, Sumu said, "We need to strengthen the defenses of the Spirit Fantasy Realm and continue to search for the remaining forces of the Dark Spirit sect. These clues cannot be ignored. We must figure out what they are planning as soon as possible." So, the coalition forces of the Spirit Fantasy Realm began a series of actions. They established a tight defense system throughout the Spirit Fantasy Realm and strengthened the protection of the spiritual power hubs. At the same time, they dispatched a large number of spies to search every corner of the Spirit Fantasy Realm for the remaining forces of the Dark Spirit sect. Sumu returned to Lingxi Town and discussed countermeasures with his grandfather and the elders. Grandpa looked at Sumu, his eyes full of relief and worry. "Muir, you've made great contributions to the Spirit Fantasy Realm this time, but the threat of the Dark Spirit sect still exists. You must be careful." Sumu nodded and said, "Grandpa, I know! I plan to establish a spiritual power research laboratory in Lingxi Town to deeply study the clues on those broken scrolls and see if I can find the key to the Dark Spirit sect's conspiracy." Grandpa supported Sumu's idea. With the help of his grandfather and the elders, Sumu quickly established a spiritual power research laboratory in Lingxi Town. He devoted himself wholeheartedly to the research, trying to piece together the full picture of the Dark Spirit sect's conspiracy from those fragmented clues. However, the research process was not smooth. The content on the scrolls was obscure and difficult to understand, and many key pieces of information were missing. Just when Sumu felt at a loss, a spy brought news that some suspicious spiritual power fluctuations had been detected in the border area of the Spirit Fantasy Realm, seemingly related to the Dark Spirit sect. The story continues. More exciting content is coming up. Subscribe as soon as possible.